What's up, everybody? It's the Dark Comic Nerd again. At the time of this broadcast, I have previously recorded a short video earlier on while I was on my lunch break at work, and I have yet to actually post it up, but I'm going to do what I can to actually get it posted right after this and try to make sure it goes out so that in the order of things, it's not confusing for you guys because I would say the first part of the event, and I'm gonna show you guys to be more specific. Basically, what we did was we got done the very first arrow here and got into the actual Las Vegas. We're actually gonna be doing more into this and getting that wardrobe thing and all that jazz. Move my face down here so I can close. There we go. And then go back to the terminal. And the thing is that we're going to actually be doing more about finishing this particular thing so I can get the store open and get all this stuff. And do these things where you guys might not, much like the last revival event, which was just a couple days ago, we might not, I can't record every single thing I do, but I want to get you guys started so that you know what's going on, and so when I do videos and we do a little bit of this stuff, you guys will know where I stand, because this is going to take 20 days, guys, before this event's over, which is both good and bad. I think I understand why. You're basically gambling your QP, which I have plenty to gamble, but you have to gamble at QP, you have to use QP to do stuff, blah, 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 blah. I don't know what you can use of what you earn from this in comparison to what you already have stockpiled. There's a lot of questions I still have yet to get to. I could check on the news and see what's going on, but I don't really want to. So this is what we're going to do, guys, which you can see I've got the camera up on my face right now because we're going to... only reason we're going to do this is because... actually, let me think about that. Hold on a second, guys. You know what we're gonna do? Because we're gonna do try to do one of my rituals and see if we get lucky. Nothing fancy. I just want to use up some of the rest of the quartz I have. I have enough for 2 more rolls. I could use up my shards and have enough extra quartz for a 3rd roll, but I'm gonna save those in reserve. We're going to see what happens in due time. I might borrow some money that I will then be able to pay back. I'm probably already going to be doing that for my car anyway. So we'll see what happens. It's a week till I get paid, almost exactly to the day. But there's a lot to be concerned about. You guys already know about stuff with my car, and there's bills and stuff that are going to be due at the the end of next week. So more things I got to be concerned about, and I got to be concerned about rent. I have to actually pay my rent for my house, which, considering I'm paying my rent directly to my folks now instead of to a third party. Oh, sorry guys, I got to itch my head and my back. I am sitting in a much better place than I used to be, so I can afford to be a little late. My folks aren't big nitpickers, just as long as I get it out within next month. I just try to do it because it's the honorable thing, folks, and I want to point out that if you owe even your family money for rent on stuff, if they want it done on the 1st, you should try to get it to them by the 1st. So, but we'll see what happens. Maybe I can take some money out of another thing that I don't really want to, but I could, and then put it back in. A lot of temptation. I try not to. I have a special windfall of money set aside for a special cause that is not my own. The cause is not my own. It's for somebody special. And the thing is that I really don't want to dive into that particular money if I don't have to. The temptation is too great. That needs to be set aside for God and the purpose that it sits for. So right now, guys, we're gonna do a roll before we hit midnight here. Get one out, and then we're gonna do some stuff in the old Vegas Strip here, and then we're gonna go back towards the end and do another roll. And we're probably gonna do my ritual. Not that mine's a guarantee. You know, it's not a guarantee. I'm still trying to figure out why it says all these things have only 1 day left. Pardon me, guys. Drive me nuts. Oh, some of the stuff that was available, like we only have 1 day left for that personal coaching thing. That's been around for a while. But it says 1 day left for the summon tickets and stuff like that, which is weird because tomorrow's only the 28th. So I'm very confused at why it's not waiting till the end of the month like it normally does. So we're not going to knock it. I'm just very weirded out by that. But it's very beneficial to us. So why not? As always, shout out to Debris EX. Shout out to Chunky Jeffrey of Jeffrey in the Bible. Just want to shout out to my buddies out there tonight that I know are big watchers of the channel. I don't have many subscribers. It's just the way it is. Got a lot of people here can actually... now, MASH uses just about anything, so I know this is going to be annoying. Actually, we're going to do something interesting, guys. Okay, we're going to try to use the new pause function. Which is something I've used before. We're going to pause this on my end. You won't notice the difference. And I'm going to keep doing these ritual things that I usually do, meaning I'm going to try to get a double or triple. Particularly, I'd rather go for a double, but at this point I have to be not so picky. And I'm going to do it slowly and methodically. But for you, it's going to seem like no time has passed at all. So we're going to pause this, and then I'm going to come back when it's finally time. There we go, guys. We got a super success. I actually didn't have you guys on pause as long as you would think. But that is going to help us, I think, in the very long run. So you guys don't have to watch this. And feel free to leave it in the comments if that pausing while I did that was beneficial towards you guys, because I would like to know. We might use up the last 2 of our summoning tickets if this doesn't net us anything good. I wonder how many of those we're going to pull during the event. By the way, guys, earlier on while I had some time to kill... Nice! We got the 5-star craft essence. I guess it's something. I would have liked the 5-star servant, but I'll take what I can get. I was able to watch some other YouTube videos from other FGO players earlier, guys. And I think Mist actually got the 5-star Berserker right on his first roll. So, what I said about the drop rates, I still believe them, but other proof has come forward that says maybe it's something like I've been using a lot of free quartz in comparison to how much paid quartz I had. So, it always, I think, uses your free stuff first. It's too bad. Caster really doesn't do me any good, but I'm always looking at the back now. We don't get crackle cards too often, but I'm always looking at the back. I just like to see that gold. Oh, looks like we're going to pull out a full house tonight, guys. The 3-star, 4-star, and 5-star craft essence. Nice for us. I guess that means my ritual was good for something after all, but what a shame we couldn't get the 5-star servant. Looks like we're going to pull a mostly mineral roll. Remember, guys, we're going to save the other one for later. However, we will probably use up the last 2 of those summoning tickets when we're done here. I know it's kind of probably stupid to use them all up, but I've really been saving a lot of them for this event. Come on, big money at the end. Nothing. Always looking for that back when it's spinning around, and we're gonna get an indication that we're gonna get a crackle card. Now you have to pause for a second, guys. Not literally, we're not going to pause, but I have to wait a minute. My cat hears something. I hear something. Lately, I've got a chipmunk. He likes to get in the walls in my trailer. But this sounded different. I really can't put my finger on what I'm hearing. So the only way I'd be able to do it is really just pause the video, go do this scrap, and come back. Or do a lot of stuff, and I don't want to. But it was a weird sound, and I hope it's not something... It's been raining out very profusely today, and I hope it's not something getting through the shingles in the roof and coming down. That would suck. But let's look at our new card, guys. It's a pretty looking card, too. So what does this do? Welcome money. Increase art card effectiveness 10%, critical strength 10%, and gain 3 C stars each turn. That's the real caveat of the card. But it does this dream chip amount. So let's hope it actually helps out in the long run. I cannot tell who the character is there. She's too dolled up. I don't think it's Artoria. I cannot place who the heck that is, but it's good artwork. I'm happy about that. So we're gonna put my face over there. I like my face usually in the corner over here, but you know I've been. So we got 2 gold cards out of that. It's a standard roll. Nothing really super standing out on that one. So what a shame. But let's drop out, guys, and do the last 2 summon tickets and see if we get lucky. You guys have known that we've gotten some good 5 stars after doing this. Well, it's going to be a servant. Let's see if it's anything good. Nope. Look how many casters we've managed to pull lately, guys. It's a shame. But we're going to use every single one of those to try to do, use as experience with another caster, I would hope, and bolster my, my other servants. I'm starting to think what I'm hearing, guys, is my couch creaking, something like that. It's just weird. Anyway, so I personally think that the rates are still crap here, and that I think I think your chances of getting good cards when you spend money, which I have not done. It's like there's a expiration date on quartz or something like that. I don't know. I just noticed that things don't seem to be as. You guys have seen my rates. I usually do much better than this. I got a Juno altar without having to do more than one round. I mean, you can't win them all the first time, but I would have thought by now we would have at least got one of the regular 4 stars. It seems a little odd. But anyway, guys, it's almost time for them to skip over the midnight thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to play through a round. And then once we've gotten through this first thing, got the store all open, do all this stuff, we're going to go about our lives doing one more roll. And then that's it. And then I'm going to look at my budget for this week and see if I want to borrow some money, see what I want to do, all this stuff. Look at all the event bonus stuff. So I have a plan with some of that later. But this is going to greatly help us out. I like that we're in an event now, guys, that is mostly certain characters get an attack boost, not a material boost, meaning they don't get better stuff because of the materials. Because I'm just not a big fan of that. I'm going to lock out some cards right now, guys. Okay. Still have one last servant I haven't got, guys, from the friend summon either. So, I'm not happy about that. Okay, we need some junk cards. There must be some junk cards I haven't used yet. Okay, there's one. Okay, who else? There's another one. We only need to kill off a few. There's another one right there. I hate those cards. I hate them with a passion. And we just got some of these recently. I think that'll do it, guys. Here we go. Let's try this again. The downside with having too many. I can't imagine we'll have too many servants, but we might have. Let's find out. No, we're coming in under the gun. So this tells us right off the bat, guys, what we're going to at least get. It looks like that dice. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this. We're going to set this with our... Where'd she go? Hey, I didn't realize the new Lily Da Vinci's going to be a special character in this. So nice. Good for us. That is very, very helpful. So, one of the things when going up against the Berserker is, even though she's not uber powerful, so because of dice, we want this, the lucky dice one. So that's fine. Leave it alone, stupid. We don't care. Okay, I used one of the ones that I had leveled up. So we're gonna take a big jump, guys, on this right now. We have so many of these event things. We're gonna take a big jump and use up a bunch of these right now and get a lot of the dice early on. So let's look at what this is actually going to do, guys. So Yep, plus one, plus one, plus one, except for, and this is a new thing they're doing, guys. Now, if you didn't know, they're actually adding these craft essences now to to the characters now when you use guest characters. I think it's mostly just to show you some of the cool stuff they can do. So this also increases lucky dice, but this has got a damage cut of 100 and increases your NP strength at the same time. So that's cool. Um, what I'm looking at is the boost. Now, um, I think I'd like to know what kind of attack boost each character gets. Like her, what kind of attack boost was BB gonna have? 30. Okay. By the way, guys, I think I've determined the noise I'm hearing is coming from outside. I think it has to do with something on my porch. So, so I think the wind is very strong tonight. We haven't had a strong wind actually in a long time, guys, when it comes to uh, knocking stuff around outside. So, um, I don't. I know some of the people that are any of the current characters you can get from the Gotcha banner. They have the biggest attack boost, but let's go with Da Vinci. What kind of attack boost would she have? A 50%. That's not bad. That's pretty good. I'm really probably overthinking this, guys, but it really got me curious, and it's good for you guys to know too if you're players, um, because you're gonna want to know who's got who's gonna get the best. How much bang are you gonna get for your buck? Who's gonna have the best attack boost in this whole thing? I could check the chart out if I really wanted to, but I'm lazy. Tell you, something's bumping right into my door, and boy, it's driving me nuts because it's like this. It's like what's doing it? Ha! That's funny. Sounds like the rain's really coming down now, folks. I mean, really coming down. I think this is our 5-star we wanted. Nice swords. She ain't American. Oh, good grief. That's so cliche. It's good to finally get to use her as a character. However, it looks like we're going to have to back into this again and skip over the part we just saw, because it's usually what happens when you hit the midnight thing is it makes you go through the whole dang thing all over again. It's okay. We kind of knew it was coming. If it will get off its butt and do this. Come on, you. I know you're thinking. All right, let's see what's going to drop. Yeah, that's cool. Hey, we got another fever ticket, which we haven't even figured out what the deal with those are yet, 100%. But let's grab it. Let's grab this. I'm still getting my Eternal Ice. If I'm catching it right, this will probably be the last night, possibly, to be able to do that. I don't know. I think the store has been switching to the next month earlier, but I don't think the items you can collect have been. So it's complicated. Okay, so what we're going to do, guys, we're going to go back in. As you see, we're going to have to restart. Everything's all the same. This time we skip. That's right. And we go right to the fight. So nothing really gained, nothing lost. Da 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 do. Do 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 do. Gotta admit, I don't really know what I'm gonna do with the rest of my night after I'm done with this, except that I think I am gonna play a bit more, but just not record. Oh, the chickens again! The chickens. Oh gosh. Okay, we're gonna put my face over here, where the master guy usually goes. We're gonna put my face right there. I like how that works. Why not? Wow, nice animation. I like that. Okay. So I'm really going overkill for nothing. I actually I have Siegfried, guys, so I'm actually happy I have him. Don't have him anywhere near as ended up as this one though. So we're not going to get to see too much, except we're going to see a little bit of how these guys work, which I think is what they wanted. Okay, there we go. That'll work out. I'd like to see if we can get Hokusai's Noble Phantasm up. I think he's going to be toast, though, before we get to that point. But it would have been nice to try to see if we could have got. We could try to get her Nova Fan. I'd like to see what her Nova Phantasm looks like. Oh, it's cool. The octopus. Oh, that's great. I like that. I mean, he's taking a really good beating, all things considering, but. And she's almost toast, but we'll solve that. Now that we can't kick his butt here, we'll have this guy, crying for his mommy for too long. I'm actually starting to think the wind is buffeting my house, guys, and that's what I'm hearing. All right, this guy's toast. It's just the end of. It's the end of it. We can't have him using a Nova Phantasm. We didn't get her up. Yeah, there we go. We didn't get her Nova Phantasm up high enough. So. So, what are we going to get, guys? 3 of the dice, and we got an extra 6 from all the things we had. Nice. It's going to be awesome. This is going to be a fun event. I can't wait until the end of the month and people start talking about. We got 4 more days till the end of the month, guys, and I really want people to start talking about what the details of this event are. Right now, those fever tickets do nothing for me. They don't want everybody to think they go around slashing up real hawks, so they call it an imitation hawk. It was a chicken. A chicken. We looked at it. We saw it was a chicken. I've seen some more about how that character looks, so I really want to get that character. I like a lot of the way her swimsuits look, but I'll take anybody at this point. But the thing is that I really would like to stay away from. Oh, good grief! I'm looking at all the text on this, and this is weird. That's the name she's going with. Good grief. So anyway, like I was saying, guys, though, I would like to avoid Carmella and have one of the front 2 characters. But okay, I think all the characters have lost their marbles. Woohoo! And we don't know who's who. I'm sure the singularity and a couple things that we do down the line will explain things for us. All right, guys, and I think now that this is going on, it's going to open up a lot of options to us for certain things, and that's what I want to do so that while I'm killing time, because I want to show you guys. See, I only have 36% on my tablet. I probably won't even be able to do much tonight. I'm probably going to pop a movie in instead. I'd like to be playing my game. At least if I have the option, if I sit in bed, I can charge while I play. So we'll see about that. But it's not a good idea for me to be playing too much of this before I before I go to bed, because it's bad for you all around. Take my word on it. I at least know I won't be playing too much of any of my Nintendo games tonight, though. Okay, weirdos. Yeah, I agree with the rescue there. It's like weird. Yeah, why is your last name not capitalized then? Tell you, I wish I had the fan on me right now. My back is sweating like crazy. Something's slipping. It's like she's trying to hide something. No, it sounds stupid. The ruler. It's who everybody's going to want to get. I got an ant on me, folks. There we go. See, I tell you guys, see, I think some of the ants are coming in because of the rain outside, but I think it's because of how close this couch is to the door. I keep getting ants on me every once in a while. Guess who? It's where you find out details. I'm not big on my Japanese lore, so a lot of this is over my head. There's so many cliches in this, it's terrible. I think that's what you get when you first get her. Is that's her I think that's what her starter ascension is. Nice. Nice introduction. This is great. I think I remember hearing something about this when they did the event in Japan. I'm still trying to figure out what's making the noise out there, guys. It's really tough to figure it out. It's everything from a lot of water dripping on the porch to I'm starting to wonder if there's an animal out there. Though that would be weird to have it out with it raining and being as crappy as it is. Something just looks weird here. And how the heck did I finally get the next skill? Considering she's a berserker, we should definitely turn on that. Alright, let's play it smart. Nice. We gotta play it smart. Let's hope this might work. We didn't quite get her, which was good to put the old Invincible on. Okay, I think we might get her this time. Yeah, let's do this. Good for us. I think soon enough we'll be getting that wardrobe we get for a reward. There's our noble phantasm. We just never got a chance to actually see it ourselves. It's a real shame too. I really want to see that noble phantasm.